Okay, this is the Game is on 100 here with the video. In this video, I'll be talking about the Chicago Bears Los Angeles Rams game. Let's get started. The Bears suffered a bad loss here. I couldn't stomach watching this game tonight, how the Bears were playing. Jeez, the offense only scored 3 points offensively. We couldn't do jack shit offensively in this game. Defensively, the Bears struggled defensively in this game. Some of the coaching decisions in this game is just mind-boggling. And one of the touchdowns that the LA Rams got on the Buster screen, where they did a no huddle, they lined up. The Bears weren't even set for their defense, and they scored a touchdown from that. Come on. You got to do better than that. Jeez, what is up with freaking Matt Nagy's play calling? Jeez. I'm getting sick of his damn play calling. I'm getting so mad at Matt Nagy over this BS that what he's doing. You're going to be letting Nick Foles is going to be the starter for the remainder of the season. And Nick Foles played like shit. Nick Foles played like shit. Anyways, before I go into more ranting, if I do more ranting, let me go into the game of the Bears and the Rams. We couldn't run the damn ball. We only got 49 yards on the ground. We ran the ball 17 times. That's not enough. That is not enough. I know we had a few long runs in there, but jeez, what the hell? Our offensive line sucks. I don't know what happened with Cody Whitehair. If Cody Whitehair is down, we're in the shits. Because you don't have no offensive line play. The Bears doesn't want to bring in some free agents that teams let go. There was a player that was released. The Bears couldn't pick the guy up from the Buffalo Bills, the offensive lineman. The Bears could have picked him up. We could use a guy like that. Defensive side of the ball. Our running game was not stopping the run. Our interior defense isn't that good. Without Eddie Goldman in the middle, we're suffering. The Bears should have done something. They should have got that Demetrius Harris at the time when he was in the free agency. He wasn't playing. He could have came in and help out the defensive line. Just some of these things that the Bears don't do is just pissing me off. I don't know how many times that whenever I play Madden on my TV, if I have a significant player goes down, I go to try to find for a free agent if there's one available and try to get someone to fill in for that spot if they're on IR for the remainder of the season. I don't know if Cody Whitehair is going to be alright, but if Cody Whitehair goes down, we're effed. I know that for a fact. James Daniel is gone for the year. Our offensive line sucks. We can't do jack running the damn ball. We have to pass the ball all the damn time. Jeez. And other people are saying, Nick Foles, he's not our guy. He isn't. He isn't. The Bears, what the Bears need to do is, they need to, if they want to keep Nick Foles, the Bears would have to draft a quarterback in this coming up draft. And I don't think the Bears is not competent enough to draft a quarterback. Because I wouldn't feel right if Ryan Pace is still on the team and he drafts another quarterback. It could be a bad sign. Just this offense is so damn bad. I just can't stomach it. Anyways, now let me go into the game, the stats for the game. Nick Foles was 28 of 40, 261, no touchdowns, 2 picks. What the hell? And he's supposed to be the answer to Trubisky? Give me a damn break. I knew he wasn't going to be the option for Mitchell Trubisky if Trubisky gets benched. I knew that. It's just that Nick Foles is a pocket passer. That's what he is. He doesn't want to run the ball to get yardage. Like I said, David Montgomery, 14 carries for 48 yards. Wow. We gave him the ball 14 times, 14 carries. Cordell Patterson couldn't do jack. Receiving. Don't get me in receiving. Even though the Bears got 261 yards passing, that was in garbage time, my friends. That was garbage numbers. Alright, leading receiver for the Bears, Allen Robinson, 4 catches for 70 yards. Cole Kmet, 2 catches for 45. They were doing no huddle. Why couldn't you get Cole Kmet more involved than they did? It's just mind-boggling. They don't get him more involved. Alright, defensively, the Bears defensively was bad. They were so bad, I just couldn't see how the defense, it's showing people. Our middle of our defense is not showing in the run, people. Our run defense is bad. We don't have Eddie Goldman. The Bears should have done something. The Bears should have signed that Demetrius Harris. When he was available, they should have signed him. They should have signed him right off the bat. Because we didn't have Eddie Goldman. He opted out because of COVID. That was one of the key things in the Bears' middle of the Bears' defense. It's just mind-boggling that the Bears, whenever they see some good free agents that get caught by some teams, they don't want to pick them up. Alright. Jared Goff, 23 or 33, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns. Alright. Running game-wise, they ran the ball on us. Darnell Henderson, 50 carries for 64 yards. Malcolm Brown, 10 carries for 57 yards. They gassed us in the run, people. Our run defense sucks. We don't have Eddie Goldman in the middle. That's what's lacking. When you don't have your key players not in there, it shows. And it shows big time. Receiving wise, their leading receiver was Reynolds, 4 catches for 52 yards and 1 touchdown. So after all this game, our offense only scored 3 points. We got 10 points by a defensive touchdown on a fumble recovery touchdown. Our offense only scored 3 points. If we're going into next week playing the Saints next week, I'm not liking our chances next week against the Saints. I'm not. I'm not looking forward to the Saints next week of how this team played today. It's just some of the inept stuff with this team. Inept Matt Nagy being inept with the offense. This is just mind-boggling, say the least. I know other fans are upset about this too. I'm one of them. I am concerned next week. And if it's going to show up we play like this next week, we're going to get creamed by the Saints. If by the look from this day, from what I've seen, we're probably not going to win the division. We may get in as a wild card team. We may get in as a wild card team, probably by the slim chance we have a chance to get in. But it's not looking too good. It's just the same crap every single game. The Bears can't score on offense. This offense is inept. When they put Nick Foles in, Nick Foles wasn't going to be the answer. He isn't the answer. Anyways, I'm not looking forward next week. It's going to probably be a loss next week for the Bears. Probably. When I have to stomach through another game if they play as bad as they did tonight. This was just absolutely bad. Anyways, this is The Game Is On 100. Bear down, my friends. And I'll see you next time. Later.